So I just want to hop on right quick just to share this brief word that I received today because I feel like many people can relate to this. I have several friends, and I see a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and whatnot who I feel are this in the same boat where you're in the process of waiting. You're in this holding pattern, if you will, and you're just waiting. Some of us been waiting for a long time. Some of us been waiting for a shorter period of time. Either way, you're waiting, and you're waiting for that breakthrough. You're waiting for that new job or that career. You're waiting to walk into ministry full time. You're waiting to walk forth in your purpose. You're waiting, you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting. And maybe at first when you start waiting, you were like, okay, I know I'm going to have to wait. And you were, like, I'm good, I'm good. But the longer you wait, you start getting more frustrated. You start getting more angry. You start getting more overwhelmed. You start getting desperate sometimes. You start having the desire to want to get out of the will of God, to just get out of the waiting period and to make some things happen. And I just wanted to share this word briefly because I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. And it's been in my spirit today. Many Christians have an uncommon calling on our lives. We have an uncommon destiny and we have an uncommon purpose. So therefore, if we are called to be set apart and we're called to be uncommon, God just can't bless you any old ordinary way that you may see others getting blessed in the areas where you want to get blessed in. God can't bless you ordinary. He has to, God has things above and beyond anything we could ask, think, or imagine. His word says that. So if you are in a place where you're waiting and you know that you know God has told you that something big is going to happen to you. You know God has told you that you are going to be a great leader. You know God has told you that you are going to thrive in this industry and that God has called you to do something uncommon or something extraordinary. Just know that your wait is not in vain. There is a purpose for your waiting. God has not forgotten about you. God is behind the scenes doing what he needs to do, orchestrating what he needs to orchestrate, getting the right people in place, putting the right connections in place, and in his divine timing at the right time, God is going to bless you. And I believe that it is not just going to be an ordinary blessing. God may not come the way that you want him to come, but it's going to be an extraordinary blessing. It's going to be an above average blessing. It's going to be a supernatural blessing so that God can show everybody who, is watching you wait. He's going to show those people and the haters and the frenemies. He's going to show those people, his glory and exactly, why you waited so long. And it's going to be a supernatural and a powerful thing. And it's going to be a testimony to the power of God. So if this is you today, if you believe that you have, this uncommon destiny, a purpose, a calling, don't get frustrated. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't give up. Now is not the time to give up. Many of us are right on the edge of our breakthrough, and this is not the time to give up. This is the time where we have to keep trusting in God. We have to keep our faith in God. We have to guard our mind and our thoughts, and we have to rebuke and bind anything that does not line up with God, what God said about us, anything that does not line up with God's word, and we have to stay in his word. We have to decree and declare his word over our lives and get his word in our spirit and encourage ourselves. And we have to just keep trusting and keep praying and keep praising and worshiping God, and just know that God is going to come through. He's not going to fail you. He's not going to allow you to fail. He is going to allow you to experience his supernatural favor and his extraordinary and uncommon blessings that he has already ordained for your life. So don't give up. The wait has a purpose, and your breakthrough and your blessings are on the way. Be encouraged.